Welcome back to ICT Trading Concept. How are you all? I'm very fine. First thing first, I need to check the audio. Let me know that audio is clear. Then I will go for further discussion. Okay. So please just message something that you can hear me perfectly. That is very important. Okay. I saw that I was actually watching how many people are over here from the beginning. I mean from the countdown, and I saw that there was near about 13 to 14 people on. Then some of them actually left the streaming. So I was thinking this type of people they can't wait. I mean near about 5 minutes. How do they trade? Where we have to wait near about maybe one day, 1 week, 1 month sometimes. How do they trade? It's nearly impossible for them to be a profitable trader for forever. Okay. The audio is perfect. Thank you, Martin. Rahul, thank you, brother. Uh, Vanan, thank you. Thank you all. Good morning and also the good evening. Okay, the with stir. Let's start. Yeah. Thanks for waiting, brother. I would like to see the forex calendar first. Today is Tuesday and this is 8:30. We don't have any news at 8:30, but at 9:45 we have PMI. At 10 we have some kind of medium impact news. So I mean until 10 we don't have any trade. If there is a news just ahead of you, there is no trade. Okay. Thank you, brother. Then I really don't need this that one as well, and I will go to the dollar index before going to the chart. Okay, I would like to talk about something, but should I wait some more time? It's because I know there will be I mean there will someone else didn't attend yet. They will attend maybe after 5 or 10 minutes. So I think I should talk about that after 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, but let me know how are you all guys. I mean Martin, Rahul, uh, Ashwath Banan. I think you're you're new today, Ashwath Banan, and also the sister. Both of you are new. I mean, today maybe is your first day. How are you all, guys? Let me know. Okay, how are you? This is the most important thing. If you are not good, I mean, if you don't feel well, then it's difficult to trade. Martin, fine, thanks. You are most welcome, brother. Martin, where are you from exactly? I mean, are you German? I mean, Deutsch, or you are from? I mean, any other country you are living in Germany? Ashwatanan. Okay. So welcome, brother. Welcome to my streaming. I mean the boring lecture. You will be bored. Don't worry. Ashwat, good. How I'm fine, brother. Thank you for asking me. I'm always fine. If I'm sick, then I am also. I think I shouldn't wait because if you are not responsible, then this is your fault, not mine. Okay. Germany, Berlin. Okay, so you are actually German. Okay, that's good. Mm, thanks. Actually, what are you learning from here? What are you learning from here? How do you know when you will be ready to take INT? Okay, this is the thing I should have talked before. I mean, from the first day I should have talked about that, but actually I didn't think about that. But today, on my brother, I think Stephen, he asked me the question, brother, what are we actually learning from here? So hi, Domino. So you have just joined. No worries, brother. I didn't talk yet anything important. So with this time from Ethiopia. Ethiopia, very nice. Ethiopia. I really don't know where is it exactly, but Ethiopia. I heard the name of the country. Ethiopia. Is it from Europe? Do you have Discord group? Ashwathanan. I don't have any Discord group, but one of my brother he actually gave me some message in Twitter that he has opened a Discord group and he told me that to join in that group. I told him I will join over there, but as a guest. Okay, so I really don't understand this. I mean the social media things. So I don't have any Discord group, but he has opened a Discord group. Okay, Domino Forex, you're from Nigeria. Okay, thank you, brother, for confirming that you're from Nigeria. Hmm, the thing is, you are learning from here. The first thing is, how do you know when you should take entry? Okay, that is the first thing you are just learning from here. When is the perfect time to take the entry? And how do you know this perfect entry will work? I mean, how do you will be confident? This is the second part you are learning from here. Then you are also learning which fair value gap or I mean which level is important for now and which level is important for later use. All of these things you are learning. At the first, you will learn how to use higher time frame so that you can frame your entry to the lower time frame. Okay, just if you read the price from 15-minute chart, you will know how to take the entry in 1-minute chart. That means if you said that top down analysis, something like that, you are learning from here. What else you are learning from here? You are also learning how do you do the weekly analysis? How do you know which way price will go in weekly basis? Okay, you are also learning the daily bias. I know it's little confusing, but I'm just telling you, try to remember this. You will all learn this, but slowly. Today I will give you some example what I was actually teaching you for last 3 weeks. I will give the example first because we don't have any trade until 10. So I have a lot of time. So I will give you the example what I was teaching you for last 3 weeks. And you will see that you had started to see that unconsciously or subconsciously you have seen that. Maybe you didn't notice yet, but you will learn. I mean, slowly you will also start to notice that type of trade. Okay, so if you were with me in Twitter, I messaged you before the entry, then I put the entry videos. Okay, so just let me clear the history first. I really don't want to keep this type of things. I really hate that. So I most of the time I just take int and I reset my account. I really don't like this. Okay, so that's all. It's my bad habit, you can say like that. Okay, Uh, I'm gonna answer all of your question or all of your greetings. Please just give me some time because I would like to complete my introduction, what you are actually learning from here. Then I'll come back to you guys to give you the greetings, everything. I will answer your question, everything. Okay, but let me complete the introduction first. You will understand how to use dollar index so that you can frame your trade any other market like forex or the future. Okay, I always go with future because I love future. I get the precise price action from future. Forex, I think it's kind of dominating market right now, but it will be okay again. It will take some time. That's my not my belief. That's ICT's belief. He believes that I we all will. I mean, go to the forex market again, but when we don't know. When the market will be again perfect or precise, then we all will go back to forex. Right now, future market is the perfect for learning and for executing. Okay, I mean for actually trading. What I'm telling you here, I mean more. You will learn every day narrative, every single day's narrative. In Monday, how do we expect which way price will go? We are learning these things. Okay, if you know in Monday where price will stay, if you know the range, that will be easier for you to take entry. Okay, to know which way it will go. If you know how price react in Tuesday, that will be easier for you to take entry, confident entry. But don't think every time you will be profitable. You will take some losing trade as well. It's the part of this game. I mean, the losing trade is the part of this game. But you don't really need to worry about the losing trade because it will be rare, to be honest, brother. The losing trade, it will be very rare. If you take 10 entries, maybe you will take 2 or 3 losing entry maximum. But later, after 6 or 1 year or 5 years, trust me, you will take near about one losing trade out of 10. You will be like that, but it will take time. Train your brain first. After that, you will learn. But right now, if you just stay with me for 1 month, is I mean, very low. I think 2 or 3 months, that will be perfect. But seriously, I don't want to call the name, but I saw 6 people. I mean, I noticed 6 people. They're really, they're the best in my opinion, because I am impressed by their learning. They are very faster. When I have learned this all of this concept, it takes much more time, but they actually grabbed everything so fast. I don't want to tell the name, because if I tell the name, I think they will be lazy. I don't want to make them lazy. But they will be ready within 2 to 3 or 4 weeks. They will be ready to take the entry for one profitable strategy, by using one profitable strategy. And I'm pretty much sure they actually do the homework. I mean, they follow the chart work. I messaged one of them. So if any of you are here, I mean, in the live streaming, you know to whom I am talking about right now. I gave them message, but don't write down over here, okay? Please don't write down anything over here. I messaged them, brother, if you share your way to learn, that will be maybe helpful for other people who are learning over here. I messaged them like this. So I'm very impressed about them, because they are learning very fast. The thing is, if I tell you something to do, and if you think it is not good for you, then it will be harder for you to learn. You have to follow my instruction. If you want to learn from me, I mean, brother, please don't take it personal. I'm trying to tell something which will be important, I mean, useful for you. So I'm telling you that I'm teaching you, okay? But don't get mind. I mean, don't mind, please. You have to follow my instructions. Otherwise, it will be harder for you to learn these things. You will learn, but it will take much more time than you are expecting. The thing is, I have already crossed this path. I mean, this is street, this hard work, all of these things I have already crossed. So I know which is the best way to learn. That's why I gave you simple instruction, very simple instruction. I talked about this so many times. I will repeat this again today. First of all, please don't match your understanding with my information. If you want to, if I tell you, brother, I am actually expecting it will come back to this CE, consequent enforcement, then it will go higher. Don't try to find any other level from here. If you would like to try to find any other level from here, then it will be harder for you to understand. Because in my experience, I know consequent enforcement is the, I mean, most of the time, this concept will work. But if you try to find any other thing from here except this consequent enforcement, or you would like to add something else, then you will be confused, to be honest, brother. Whatever I'm telling you here, you will see this in the market. It will repeat again and again, okay? So many times you will see this will repeat. But when you will add the order block over here, if I would like to add the order block, I could just, let me show you, okay? Just sorry, just this one. If I put this order block, and I would say you, look, brother, how beautifully it has came to this order block level and then it started to go higher. I could say that, but why I didn't say that? Because I saw this consequent encroachment. I'm just giving you an example, okay? This consequent encroachment works much more time than this order block. That's why I marked this consequent encroachment, and I told you I don't want to see anybody close below this consequent encroachment. That is my expectation. I didn't talk about this order block because this is rare. Sometimes you will see this, sometimes you will see it is actually not working. So whatever I'm telling you here, if you would like to match your understanding, okay, you already know so many things about ICT concept. But if you would like to match them with my concept, I mean my teaching or my understanding, that will be harder for you to learn. So this is one thing, and some other things like you have to work, do the chart work, or you have to take the notes. Don't trade paper trade. If you follow everything for at least 3 months, trust me, brother. After 3 months, you don't need to come back to my channel again. You don't need to listen my boring lecture again. If you don't believe me, just give me 90 days, brother. It's not so much time. Even you don't need 90 days. You will learn much. I mean, so before than 90 days, okay? But I need sometimes when you will just follow my instruction. So what are you learning from here? I have already described. So if you have any question regarding this, I will give you the answer right now. Then I will go to the price. Okay. I would like to show you the things I tweeted today. Whole day I tweeted, and then I took the entry. I will explain this. I have lot of time. Okay. First, I will go to the comment. Domino, okay, Nigeria. Anstola, Ethiopia produce Robusta coffee, a good amount of the peel. Okay, I didn't know that. Are you a profitable trader? Dawit Star. No, brother, I'm not a profitable trader. I know nothing about this price action, brother. To be honest, I really don't know anything. So I'm not a profitable trader, brother. Music Life. Hi, Tito. Hey, brother, how are you? Music Life. Ashad Hanan, where are you from? Ashad, I'm from Bangladesh. I know my broken English. Friends, I started a Discord group. Yeah, a music live. So you are the man who actually I talked about that. Music live. You just tweet me something, the link. I will retweet that. So if anyone is interested to join the Discord group, they will join over there. Okay. So tweet me so that I can retweet that. Amga, what's up, brother from the other mother? Hi, Amga. How are you, brother? Very good morning and very good evening. Okay. Trader sister, where are you from? No, I'm from, I mean, Bangladesh Trust. Okay, Phoenix. Follow the plan and you will get the end of the road dollar. Yeah, Phoenix, that's the thing, brother. I told you all, I need some people who will earn more than 200K dollar. After that, I will go to you. I mean, I will meet with you guys and I will ask a cup of coffee. At least I will ask a cup of coffee. And that is my target. When I will start to see that some of you will continuously send me the message, brother, I am doing the paper trade and I mean, it is continuously profitable. I will quit. I mean, this is streaming things or YouTube things. I will quit that. Okay. So I really need some of you will start to earn money. I mean, first paper money, then the real money because I have to work with the psychology and it will take much more time than the price action. And is the essential lot to cover this in traders. Yep, it is also true. So I think that's enough, and I will explain. I mean the today's daily best later. First, I would like to go to the Nasdaq, and I would like to show you something from Nasdaq. Okay, what I have tweeted and how do you know these things? I would like to show that first. Then I will go to today's daily best. To be honest, brother, as we have seen that we have news at 9:45 and 10, so we don't have any trade before 10. Okay, so we have nothing to do. Need to learn completely. How? Okay, brother, you have to stay with me. You will learn it. You don't need to do anything except I am telling you to do. You will learn everything. Trust me. You don't need to worry about the learning process because you will got that without your intention. To be honest, brother, you don't need to be worried about your learning process or anything else. I'll do that for you. First, look at over here. What I have taught you for last 3 weeks. Okay. So this is the hourly chart. Is it okay? I mean, the internet is okay or not? Let me check again one more time, please. The internet is okay. So I think you guys can hear me perfectly. And one more thing, guys, please give me the likes. I can see there is only nine likes, but there are much more people than nine. So please don't forget to give me the like. It is very important for me. I'm asking you only for like, okay, not for money. So I will just remove this one as well. Okay, so it's done. Now let's go to the thing first. In the morning, I told you that look at the price. It has taken the sell side liquidity. It has given me the market structure shift. There is two fair value gap. This lower fair value gap will work as a breakaway gap. You will take your first, I mean, entry over here. You will go for this buy side liquidity. Okay, that was the first thing I told you. Now you have to you have to see this. Is it hard to see? Look at the price over here. What it has done, it went through this all this liquidity. If you go back, if you look over here, you will see the liquidity it has taken from here as well. Look at the price. Okay, I'll just mark everything for you guys. So it has taken this sell side liquidity, this hourly chart. Look, you came to the hourly chart and you have seen it has taken the sell side liquidity, then it has given you the market structure shift. Now it has given you also the two fair value gap. Is there any fair value gap lower than this fair value gap? Where is price right now? Price is over here. Let me just move this one. Okay, so just think, you have opened your hourly chart and you started to see this. It has taken the sell side liquidity. Let me remove this one. It has taken all of this sell side liquidity, then it has given you market structure shift. What will you do? You will mark the lowest fair value gap and the fair value gap just above this fair value gap. Is it hard to mark? In my opinion, obviously not. Now when you have seen this, you have to mark the buy side liquidity. Where is your relatively equal high? Look, this high and this high, they are relatively equal high. So that is your buy side liquidity. Is it hard? Whenever you will see this type of relatively equal highs or clean equal highs, clean equal lows, that should be your target. Draw on liquidity. Guys, first thing first, okay, just try to understand this setup. It has to take the sell side liquidity or the buy side liquidity, then it has to give you the market structure shift with two fair value gap. If you got this thing, you will mark. Look, if there is another fair value gap over here, will you mark that? No, you will not mark that. You will mark the lowest two, because most of the time you will see market will come back to this upper fair value gap, but rarely it will come to the lower fair value gap, and nobody will close below the consequent encroachment, because this will work as a breakaway gap. So you have to mark these two fair value gap. If I have 1,000 fair value gap above these two fair value gap, I don't care. If market come back to the upper fair value gap, then go and take the buy side liquidity. I have no trade, nothing to do. I will wait when price will come here. If this run will go above and take the buy side liquidity out, I don't care about this two fair value gap, because buy side has already taken. This is very easy and simple thing. Don't make this complicated. Price went lower, take the sell side liquidity. Look over here, this low and this low, they are relatively equal low. Price has taken the sell side liquidity, went higher, give me the market structure sheet. Okay, you will go which time frame? Daily, hourly, 15 minute, 1 minute. Only four time frame: daily, hourly, 15 minute, 1 minute. Daily for every day, I mean, to understand where price will go today. Hourly, if you just take a look and you will see, is there anything, I mean, important like this setup? You will look at that. Okay, if you don't see, you will go to the 15-minute chart. You have to work most of the time in 15-minute chart and 1 minute chart. Only two time frame: 15-minute chart, 1 minute chart. Here I am showing you the hourly chart. It's because there was a very nice setup, that's why I'm showing you here, and then I will go to the 15-minute chart and I will show much better trade over there. Okay, so now what should be your expectation? This is your expectation. This is not your entry setup. Okay, so price will come here, you will take your entry over there, and this buy side liquidity will be your target. That should be your expectation. You won't take this entry. You will think the market like be your entry. You have to think like that way. Why you need to think like that way? Then you will know when price will come to the upper level, I mean upper fair value gap, you will go to 1 minute chart and you will look for some kind of buy setup. I mean, again, the setup will appear to the 1 minute chart, you will take buy. Why you will take buy? Because you know from the hourly chart, price can't go below this fair value gap or the breakaway gap, whatever. Okay, so when you will get the setup in 1 minute chart, you will take that setup depending on hour chart. This 1 hour chart. Is it complicated, guys? I think this is very clear. Now, let me just go to the little bit further. So price started to came lower and it has come to this fair value gap. Now you will go to 1 minute chart. I'm in 1 minute chart, okay? Uh, so I have just moved them. I mean, just already it's on, I mean the hourly fair value gap, okay? So just forget every other. Let me show you from this chart. That will be easier for you. I'm sorry, guys. I will switch my chart and I will show it to you. This 1 hour time frame. That was the another entry from yesterday. I will remove this one. This one. So this is the hourly chart, and you have taken this sell side liquidity. I'm just repeating this thing. I'm sorry, guys. I will show you from AMT chart. That will be easier for you guys to understand. And there is your breakaway gap, the lowest fair value gap. This is your breakaway gap, and you have to take your entry to this upper fair value gap. You know how it will react to the hourly chart. Okay, so you will go to the 1 minute chart. You don't need to go any other chart. You will go straightly to the 1 minute chart when prices came to this hourly chart. Okay, this is the first time prices came here. Now, so prices come here. Look at the time. What time is it? It's after maybe 3. I mean after 4. So you have nothing to do over here. Nothing to do because it is out of the session. You have to wait for the session. I told you every time you have to wait for the session. This is yesterday's PM session closed. Okay, here this candle yesterday's PM session has closed. Now you are waiting. You know price will go higher. Why? Because this is the upper fair value gap and this is the breakaway gap. Remember, this is the breakaway gap from 1 hour chart. So you are waiting for the London session. The next session is your London session. Where is your London session? At 2. So this is the 2. When price is over here, now you will, when it is entered the session, you will start to look for an entry. Which entry? Buy entry. Will you take a short? I won't take my short. I will go for buy. Okay, so price is over here and you can see, price will go higher. Okay, now I will go little bit back. I will mark some kind of liquidity first. Why? Because I need the relative equal highs or equal lows to take a entry. If I don't have any relative equal highs or equal lows, I have no entry. So when I came back, I saw there is some kind of relative equal highs. Okay, so I will just mark uh, this high. Okay, just for example, this is the relatively equal highs, and just let me just remove the market from here. Okay, so price has entered into the London session. You have to be sure that there is a session. When you have seen prices over here, what should be your expectation? It will take this buy side liquidity. Why? From hourly chart, price is going higher. Look, this is the hourly chart. So from hourly chart, price has come to the upper fair value gap. Now it has started to going higher. Where? To this buy side liquidity. This is the target for from hourly chart. This is the target from hourly chart. This is the buy side liquidity. It should be triggered. Now you are in 1 minute chart. Ah ah ah. Sorry. So you are in 1 minute chart. What is your expectation? It will give you the setup. What should be the setup? It has to take some kind of liquidity. Then it will give you the market structure shift with a fair value gap. You will take your entry. Now look what actually price did. It went lower. Will you take short? No. Why? It's because price will go higher. to this, at least this buy side liquidity from 1 minute chart, and from hourly chart it will come to this buy side liquidity from hourly chart. But from 1 minute chart, this is the most obvious buy side liquidity. So price is actually going lower, and I saw it has come actually lower, and it has taken the sell side liquidity from here, from this swing low. Will you expect that price will go higher from here? No, I am expecting it will take this low because there is more liquidity over here. So I'm waiting. Look, how did price actually reacted over there? It went lower, and then just a second, it went higher. I mean, it has given me the market structure shift. When it has given me the market structure shift, just look at the price over here. I'm sorry, I went higher. You see this low, I mean swing high. This is actually valid for me to shift my market structure, because this swing high has traded this fair value gap. So this swing high is valid for me for market structure shift. So I got my market structure shift over here. Where is your fair value gap? From here to here, this is your leg. Did it take the buy side liquidity from here? Look at this high, very nearest buy side liquidity. It didn't take the buy side liquidity. Instead of that, it has actually made the equal highs. Okay, so this is the relatively equal highs. It has made the relatively equal highs. But if I saw it has taken this buy side liquidity, I wouldn't take this trade. To be honest, brother, I wouldn't take this trade. Though I know price will go to this buy side liquidity, but if I would see it has already taken the buy side liquidity before coming back to the fair value gap, I wouldn't take this entry. You can't take the entry if the market structure shift line can take the buy side liquidity. This is the I mean last buy side liquidity. This is the first buy side liquidity. So it didn't actually take the buy side liquidity. Instead of that, it has made the relatively equal highs. Now look, from this candle to this candle, where is your fair value gap? Where do you see your fair value gap? I can see there is only one fair value gap over here. There is no other fair value gap in my opinion. But if you can see, you can show me. Okay, so when you have seen that, just let me remove this candle. So first, so when I have seen this fair value gap, I will take my entry to that fair value gap. Where should I put my stop loss? Over here. Now when this candle appeared, all of this candle is actually going higher, went higher. It has made this fair value gap, and it came back again to this fair value gap. Will you take your entry? No, because this is your higher run. This is kind of entry, I mean the displacement, which you are not going to take right now. You will wait for some kind of perfect displacement, perfect fair value gap. But I am showing you how it works. When you will learn the price action, you will be able to take this type of entry as well. I mean, when price was over here, it went higher, it has made this fair value gap. The very next candle, it traded this fair value gap. Will you take your entry? I wouldn't take my entry over there. I'm waiting for some kind of retrace. I mean, it will go higher, then it will come back. In the meantime, I will watch, is it able to take the buy side liquidity, the highest high. This is the nearest buy side liquidity. I will wait, see how market will react over here. Okay, this is not perfect example. I will give you the perfect one later, but this is the first one I took, and I put this video to my Twitter. If you remember or not, I don't know. Now when price actually over here, I should have take my entry. Where should I put my stop loss? I put my stop loss below this low. Why? Because this run can easily come back to the consequent encroachment of this candle. This is the consequent encroachment of this candle. This is the fair value gap. If you see this type of things, I mean this type of long wick, you have to mark the consequent encroachment as your fair value gap. So it can come back again to the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap. This should be worked as a breakaway gap. Just like over there to the hourly chart, I have shown you two fair value gap on above another. You have to take your entry to the upper fair value gap, and the consequent encroachment of the lower fair value gap, you have to be careful over there. Okay, then look, where did it came? To the consequent encroachment of this wick. What is this week? This is fair value gap. Walaikum assalam. I wasn't able to take this entry because I was giving you the screenshot at that moment, the Twitter. So I didn't able to take that entry. Instead of that, when it come back again to the fair value gap, I took my entry over there. I mean, the next time when it has come, I took entry over there, and then later, if you just put your, I mean, target over here or here, I suggest to put your target over here because this is most obvious. This is most obvious. So it has taken the liquidity, okay? And if you'd like to hold your trade for the buy side liquidity, you will see later it has taken this buy side liquidity as well. Now guys, this is the thing, this is the way you will take your entry and you will be confident that it will work. I will go from the beginning again about this entry, then I will go to my next entry which I have taken outside of the session. You are not eligible to take that entry, I mean the next entry, you are not eligible to take that on right now. I took that entry, it's because one of my brother, he asked me, brother, is it possible to take the entry anytime? That's why I took that entry and I showed you every time you will jump to the chart you can take your entry anytime, but you are not ready yet, you have to spend much more time to train your brain. So I'll go to the 1 hour chart. What actually happened over here? Price went lower, it has taken the sell side liquidity, gave me very nice market structure shift over there. This is from hourly chart. What we are doing, we are doing nothing, okay? We are just watching what is actually price has done. It has made two fair value gap. This one is breakaway gap. Let me just mark it as a breakaway gap. So this is breakaway gap. There is another fair value gap. When price came here, what should be our expectation? It will go higher and it will take this buy side liquidity. You have very clean buy side liquidity. Now, will price take the buy side liquidity? I don't know. I really don't know. It will take the buy side liquidity or not. But I will take some meat from the bone. When it will start to go higher toward this buy side liquidity, I will take my entry inside somewhere here. I will close my trade. I will take profit. I will close my chart. That's all. So when price actually came here and started to go higher, we went to the 1 minute chart. We didn't do anything over here. Why? Because this is outside of the zone. If it is outside of the session, not zone, session, we have nothing to do. We wait for the London session. When London session start at 2, when price came into the London session, price started to go lower, and in the meantime we have marked this buy side liquidity somewhere here, okay? I mean, if you just mark this high, I didn't have time to mark them perfectly, but if you just mark this one as your buy side liquidity, you can do that. Sorry guys, just a second. আচ্ছা আমার না, আচ্ছা, sorry guys. So where I was, oh, okay, over here. So when it started to go lower, will you do anything? No, you won't do anything. Why? Because from the hourly chart, you know market is actually going higher. Okay, I'm coming to your comment, guys. Just let me finish this one. I mean, recap this one. Then I will give you the answer, or I will read your comment. Okay. So when it went lower, it has taken this sell side liquidity, but I was waiting to take this sell side liquidity. Did price take this liquidity? No, it didn't take. Instead of that, it has given me the market structure shift. When I have got this market structure shift, did it ever take the buy side liquidity? I mean the very nearest buy side liquidity? No, it didn't. In the meantime, it has actually made the relatively equal highs. This high and this high, they're relatively equal highs. So when I have seen it has made the relatively equal highs and it started to go lower, I started to see where is my fair value gap. If I saw my fair value gap over here, that would be much more easier for me. More confidently, I could take that one. But I saw there is only one fair value gap over here. So I took my entry over there. My stop loss was just below this week. You saw this candle actually came to the consequent enforcement of this week. What is this week? This is also a fair value gap. What do you have? You have two fair value gap one above another. This one should work as a breakaway gap. This one should work as a fair value gap. So price came here, it has taken this buy side liquidity. If I were you, I would close my trade over there. It is 5 handle. I don't care. I can do this thing every day, every time. So it is not my concern about the risk reward ratio or anything else. Okay. So that was your first entry. I will talk about the second entry. This one I uploaded to my Twitter. Don't think this is aftermarket precision. I mean, I'm just showing you something after it has printed. I uploaded this entry to my Twitter. Okay. So if any of you are new here and didn't give me the like, please go back and give me the like first. Okay. Now I would like to read your comment. This one, tell them like or get out. Lol. Yeah, like or get out. This is my world. Where to message? Shanti, if you would like to message me, you can message me to the Twitter. I mean, to my Twitter. You can message me over there, okay? And Apostolus, if bullish, the upper portion of wick it's used as breakaway gap. If bearish, the opposite. Yeah, that's the thing, brother. If bullish or if bearish. If bearish, then I mean, if bullish, upper portion of the wick it's used as breakaway gap. There is nothing about upper portion or lower portion. I mean, it is bullish. So this wick should act as a breakaway gap. It can trade to the consequent encroachment, but it can trade whole whole gap. Okay. So if you go over here to the hourly chart, this is the breakaway gap. So it should react from the upper level. But if it would like to go lower before going higher, it can go until the consequent encroachment of the breakaway gap. We can go little bit much more lower, but body has to close above the consequent encroachment. If you see it went through this gap, this time you will take I mean you will take a shot, I mean loss. Okay, you have to admit that you have taken a loss. That is another thing. I mean, most of the time you will see it works. So do we have pre-market macro time? What does it mean, Shanti? I didn't actually understand what did you mean by that pre-market macro time. Question on, in 1 hour chart Nasdaq at 10 New York time, you have a breakaway gap towards lower, but later price went above constant encroachment and closed above it. Does it mean we should wait for a high run now? What is your question, Milad? I have to see. Okay, I will go to 1 hour chart and I will see what actually is your question. So I'm in now 1 hour chart, and you told that did you talk about this candle 10, this one? I will talk about this little bit later, Milad. I got your question. I will go over there. I mean, I understand what you are talking about. You are talking about this gap, but I will talk about this gap when I will be in 15 minutes, because that will be much more easier to describe this one. Okay. Well, I think I should have talked about this right now. I'll go to the 15-minute chart now. Okay. So this is the 15-minute chart, and I will remove all of these things because that is no more important. I'll clean all of these things. In the breakaway gap, you teach us we should stay untouched. No, I didn't. I never talked about that she should stay untouched. No, I didn't tell that, brother. I mean, I told that the breakaway gap consequent encroachment can be traded. I mean, it can that we can go lower the breakaway gap consequent encroachment. Okay, it can go, but the body has to close at the C level of the breakaway gap or above the C level of the breakaway gap. I never tell that market can touch the consequent encroachment of the breakaway gap. It can go through the consequent encroachment. That's why I put my stop loss below the consequent encroachment, and most of the time I put my stop loss below the breakaway gap. But you can put it below the consequent encroachment of the breakaway gap. It is okay. Okay. But in my, if you talk about me, I always put my stop loss below the breakaway gap. What is the difference between measuring gap and breakaway gap? Measuring gap is something I'll tell you here. Look, this is the run. Okay, from here to here, this is the run. Here to here. And this will be sure. Where is the 50%? Here is the 50%. when you will see some kind of gap at the 50%, that is actually the measuring gap. This is the measuring gap. And breakaway gap is when this run has started, you see this gap. Look, when this run has started, this gap is untraded or the consequent question, this is the breakaway gap. Or if you see this one, that means breakaway gap actually placed at the beginning of the run, and measuring gap placed at the middle of the whole run. Okay, so that is the difference between measuring gap and the breakaway gap. I think it's clear, brother. So now I will talk about the 15 minute chart. So on brother, what was your name? I think the name is Milad. Okay, Milad. So Milad, this was your candle, I mean the hourly candle. I came to the 15-minute chart because when I came to the 15-minute chart, it is much more easier to mark the breakaway gap for me. Okay, because in 1 hour chart that was a very big candle. Now this is the breakaway gap from 15-minute chart. I will just mark it over here until here. Okay, this gap, what is this gap? This is the run. It started to go lower, it tried to go higher, it started, I mean it went lower. Okay, it came here. Now when I have seen this big run, look at this run, this is the big run. This is the last fair value gap which should hold the price and send it back to the lower. Send it back to the lower. Be careful and listen this carefully. Okay, look at the run from here to here. This is the run. Okay, this is the highest fair value gap in 15-minute chart. Now the thing, you came to the 15-minute chart and you have seen this is the last fair value gap. What is this fair value gap? What should it do? It should hold the price and send it back to the low to take the sell side liquidity. This is the first time when price came here. Okay, to this breakaway gap. What do you see? Candle has closed, I mean it has broken this fair value gap. The very next candle it came fair value gap. That means this is the fake breakout. In my opinion, this is the fake breakout. When I have seen this, I avoid this trade. I mean, why did I avoid this trade? Because that was, I mean, yesterday's price action. I really don't remember what I have done over here. I really don't remember. Okay, and I'm not interested. But if you ask me what actually I do, I actually avoid this type of entry. Fake breakout, I really don't like this type of things. I like precision. I mean, if this this fair value gap would like to hold the price, nobody can close above the constant enforcement. That is my rule. I really love to see that type of price action. But this fake breakout, yeah, it works sometimes. But if you ask me, I'm not in favor of this type of entry. So I actually saw it went higher, and that was the fake breakout after printed the price. I mean after price action. Okay, and it went lower, failed to take the sell side liquidity. Where is your sell side liquidity? There is your sell side liquidity. Why this is your sell side liquidity? Because this is the relatively equal low. You see this low and this low, they are relatively equal low. So this is your sell side liquidity. If this, I mean this fair value gap can hold the price, it should send the price to the low and it has to take the sell side liquidity. Think about the price, guys. How do you know, how do you take sell and buy in the same market? This is that thing. Okay, previously I have shown you how beautifully in our hourly chart. Let me just go to the 1 minute again. Hourly chart, in hourly chart it has taken the sell side liquidity from here, gave me the market structure shift from here, it came to the upper fair value gap. Now it is going higher, where toward this buy side liquidity. So my bias is bullish. Now when I came back to the 15-minute chart, I saw this is the last fair value gap that should hold the price. Okay, this is the funny thing for breaking down the time frame, because in 15-minute chart you will expect something, in 1 minute chart you can take buy and sell at same market. Where your bias is bullish you can take sell, where your bias is bearish you can take buy. This is the funniest thing. Okay, I'll describe it. So this entry actually not valid for me. Very next time when it came back again to this fair value gap again. Okay, what should be my expectation? In 1 minute chart either it will go higher and it will come back to this consequent encroachment. It will be rejected from consequent encroachment. It will reject again, come back again here, and this like this. Okay, I will take my buy over there. I'll put my stop loss over there. Maybe I will put my summary here. Okay, just try to this for your confirmation, whatever you say. Either it will work like that way, or if this, I mean, this fair value gap would like to hold the price one more time and it would like to send it back to the sell side. How do I expect the price action? I don't want to see any kind of body will close above this fair value gap. I mean, consequent encroachment of this fair value gap. I want to rejection from the consequent encroachment, then some kind of rejection, then it will tap to the lower part, then it will go lower and it will take some, I mean, sell side liquidity. Okay, and I will take my entry over there. I'll put my stop loss over here somewhere, and that should be my target. So this is the two things that will happen when price will reach to the last fair value gap. Look, this is the last fair value gap. There is no other fair value gap above this fair value gap. There shouldn't be any confusion, guys. You are learning this thing. This thing you will see every time whenever you will come to the market. You will see every time. You just have to train your brain, your eyes to see this price action. Now I'm going to the 1 minute chart. I'm in the 1 minute chart. Forget about the 1 hour chart. Our bias is bullish. Now our bias is, I mean, I don't know what is our bias. If the price can break this fair value gap, I will expect some kind of rejection from the consequent encroachment. It will leave the place, then it will come back to the upper level. I will take buy. If I see the consequent encroachment actually holding the price, I will expect some kind of rejection from the consequent encroachment. It will go back lower, come back to the low part. I will take my sell. Where should be my target? There should be some place where is the clean buy side. I mean this sell side. Okay. Do you see any kind of sell side first? Okay, I can mark all of this as my sell side liquidity. So I'm just marking them as my clean sell side liquidity. Just look at these lows. They are clean sell side liquidity. Now, if you don't see them, look over here. All of these lows are relatively equal lows, and there is a very nice fair value gap. Okay, this is from 1 minute chart, or you can mark this sell side liquidity also. You can mark if you want. It's also very clean. I mean, this low and this low, they're relatively equal lows. So this is also your sell side liquidity, but you need the sell side liquidity. Okay, do it if a fake out was created before, or it just casualty. Fake breakout can happen anytime, brother, but I really want to avoid the fake breakout type entry. I really don't want to take my entry depending on the fake breakout, because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. I want precise price action, brother. Towards this level. Okay, so I think you got your answer. So that is my sell side liquidity. You need to mark some kind of sell side liquidity. If you see over here there is also some sell side liquidity. I mean, this is also very clean sell side liquidity. Okay, you see this low, they are relatively equal low. I mean, if you just mark this low, okay, this low and this low, they are relatively equal lows. So that is your sell side liquidity as well. And you are waiting to market go to how it will react to this fair value gap. What is this fair value gap? That is 15-minute breakaway gap. Now this is the consequent encroachment. I will look at the consequent encroachment. I mean, what is your question? So considering the 15-minute breakaway, assume the candle goes lower. Should I wait for a MSS before entry? If you would like to take the break, I mean, fair value gap entry, you don't need to wait for the breakaway gap. I mean, market structure shift. I told you what should be your expectation. Just let me show you again. If it is about the breakaway, I mean, fair value gap entry, you have to look something like this. This is the, there is no need to take the market structure shift fair value gap entry. You have to take your entry depending on this. You have to watch the consequent encroachment. How did it react over there? Some rejection, it will come back to the upper part of this fair value gap. You will take your entry. There is no need to wait for market structure shift or something else. Okay, nothing. You don't need to wait for anything else if you would like to take the fair value gap. So right now price is over here, this 15-minute fair value gap, and this is the consequent encroachment. I don't want to see any body will close above this consequent encroachment. If I see there is a body which has actually closed above this consequent encroachment, I'm not interested to take sell. Why? Let me show you the price action over here. So first time when it actually came here, it went higher and it has actually closed above the consequent encroachment. So I wasn't actually interested to take sell over here. Okay, I didn't actually I don't remember what I have done over here. I really don't know. But when it went through this parabolic gap, my expectation is it will come back again to the consequent encroachment. It will be rejected sometimes, then it will leave this area. Then if it come back again to the upper level, I will take my buy. Did it do that? No, it didn't. It rejected from the consequent encroachment, then it break the gap again, it went lower. It went back again, it went back lower, it was just doing this type of things. So I am not interested to do anything over here. Yeah, maybe I will take some kind of short depending on other model, but not the fair value gap. That is, I am just teaching you from last 3 to 4 weeks. I don't remember yet. Okay. So now price is over here to the consequent encroachment. I would like to see how it reacts. So it is actually okay. Look, it went to the consequent encroachment. There is anybody. Do you see any kind of body has closed above the consequent encroachment? I can't see. I can easily see there is nobody which has closed above the consequent encroachment. In otherwise, it went lower. Actually, it went lower and it has come back to the lower part of this parabolic gap. Will you tell me, I mean, if you ask me, is this rejection is, I mean, appropriate or perfect for me? No, I really don't want to see that type of perfection. I want to see some kind of this thing. It will come lower, then it will something like that. Okay, not just reject and retest, not this type of thing. So I am not interested to take my entry over there, but you are eligible to take entry over there. Let me see. Okay, now look at this. It went lower again. Okay, now it came lower, it went back to the low again. Now I'm interested to take this entry. If it touched the low, I wouldn't interested to take that entry. Do you understand the curve? It went lower, rejected, then it came back again to the lower part. Now I am interested to take my short over here. Where will I put my stop loss? Above the highest high, because there is another high over here. Price can easily go above this high to take the buy side liquidity. It can do that, and you will see most of the time price actually do that. It come here, take the buy side liquidity, but it doesn't actually break the highest high. But if you are little bit more conservative, then you can put little bit higher, I mean above this high. Where is your sell side? There is your first sell side. I mean, in the lower, I mean, in the open eyes, you can see this is the first sell side liquidity which is relatively equal low. Okay, so you can take that as your target. If I were you, I would take, I mean, I would mark this one as my what to say target profit. Okay, so let's see what actual price did. It came back again to the lower part. I mean, one more time it came back and it failed to take that sell side liquidity. I don't know. It has taken the sell side. Okay, no, not okay. Okay, so it has actually taken the sell side liquidity. Do you get the point over here, brother? I really don't remember. I think it was Milad. He asked me the question, how do we actually use? Okay, I mean the fair value gap from the 1 hour chart. Now I will go to the 1 hour chart. Now look, brother, in 1 hour chart, this is a very big. Okay, just a second. You see, it the fair value gap has started from here. It has completed from here. If I see this type of big fair value gap, I actually go to the lower time frame. I mean, at least the 15 minute, and I try to find some kind of precise price fair value gap over there. And in my opinion, if you come back to the 15-minute chart, you will get this nice fair value gap. Okay, and you will just use your entry like that way. So if it is clear, brother, I think I can move on. Okay, so I think later it has taken the all the sell side. I don't remember, but let me just check. Okay, so you see it has taken all the sell side liquidity, all the sell side liquidity. It went lower and it has taken all the sell side liquidity. But will you go for the highest Sell side liquidity? No, I will never go for that. I will go to the obvious level where market would go. Okay, that is my obvious level and I will go for that level. Now let me talk about the 15-minute chart much more. Okay, from the 1 hour chart we know market is actually going higher. Now we are on the 15-minute chart. Okay, I think I should read the question now. Hey, can someone please tell me if this ICT Discord learning group link works or not, please? Music Live, yeah. You are also noob. Okay, but yeah, if anyone is pro over here about the Discord, you guys can help Music Live. He has just made a Discord. Some of you actually asked for the Discord group. I don't have any Discord group, so Music Live has made the Discord group. I will join over there. I'll be there as a guest. Don't worry. And if anyone knows about anything Discord, please help him. Okay, that is the thing. And please give me the like. Don't forget to give me the like. I am not ATEUS. I'm not going to Euro USD right now. I will complete the things about Nasdaq first, then I will go every pair. Okay, I will go to DXY first because I didn't do my daily basis yet. So I will fix my daily basis first, then I will go for Euro USD, GBP USD. If you ask for gold, everywhere I will go over there. Now let me ask you one more time: is my voice clear? I mean, you guys can listen me clearly or not? Okay, just let me know. Just let me know that. New Roy, I am from Bangladesh, brother. Bangladesh. I'm from Bangladesh, brother. Bangladesh. I would like to go another example. Okay, I mean in one. Okay, thank you, Mila. Thank you very much. I would like to go with another example. I mean, how many examples do you need to take an entry? How many examples? I will give you all. I mean, I don't know how many examples do you need. Okay, but I will give you all. Now, just let me just go to the 1 minute chat because I forgot actually which entry I took. Okay, so I have taken the entry over here. I will explain this one right now. Just let me move from here. So I'll go to the 15-minute right now. Now, 5,000 examples, man. Oh, thank you, Martin. Thank you for confirming. Uh, okay, so let me just give you another example. I mean, in one market, how many times you can take sell and buy? I'm just giving you the example. The example I'm going to give you right now, I have uploaded this entry to my Twitter. I wasn't in front of my chart when this entry has happened, to be honest, brother. And you all know I actually uh, don't like. So I'm now giving you another example over here. Now I'm not in hourly chart. All of you know I really love to stay in the 15-minute chart most of the time. So I'm in 15-minute chart and think I was here when price was just like that way. So I have started to read the price, how price has reacted from previously. Okay, so look at the price over here. I'll just remove this 15-minute fair value gap. I don't need that one. Price came here, it has traded this fair value gap, this 15-minute fair value gap. Do you see any fair value gap below this fair value gap from 15-minute chart? Below this fair value gap, is there any fair value gap? Do you see? I don't see any fair value gap over here. This is the only fair value gap. Okay, that's why when it came to this fair value gap and I saw the run went higher, I am interested to find a setup over here from 15-minute chart. What you will do to your higher time frame? After explaining this entry, I will tell you something else which is actually you need before everything. Whatever I'm doing here, you will need that information before doing anything over here. Now, this entry is going to happen, I mean, outside of the session, and you are not permitted to take this entry. To be honest, brother, you are not permitted this. to take right now. Later you can take this entry, but right now you are not permitted. Now, when I have seen it has actually came to this fair value gap, I will come back to your comments again, but let me explain this one first. Otherwise, you guys will bored. You will be bored and you will start to complain me, brother. Complete it right now. It has actually traded over here. Then this one. Okay, I don't want to make this complicated. Okay, these are all other things I actually marked, but uh, I will show you the things. Okay, so look at the price action over here. All of the price action. Price came to this fair value gap. It started to go higher. It came back again. It went higher. Okay, just look at this run, this candle run. Isn't it very clean run? Do you see any kind of run before here? Any kind of run like this? I don't see. So I will mark this as my sell side liquidity. Okay, this is my sell side liquidity has taken. And guys, this entry and the previous entry, not the previous, the first entry I have uploaded to my Twitter. If you don't believe, you can go over there and you can check. And I actually reset my account history. If you were with me from the beginning, you know that. So it has taken the sell side liquidity, then it has given me the the market structure shift over here. But if you would like to mark this one as your market structure shift, you can do that. But I will mark this one because I can, you see this market structure shift, it looks very beautiful over there. But if I mark this one, it won't look very beautiful. Look at the over there. Okay. It doesn't look beautiful. That's why I marked this one as my market structure shift. So don't get confused. There was your market structure shift over here. Okay, so don't be confused. So when you have seen it has taken the sell side liquid, look, this all of this loss, this is 15-minute chart. Okay, so all of this loss, when it has taken the sell side liquidity and it gave you the market structure shift, can you see two fair value gap over here? Can you see that? I can see two fair value gap. There is my first fair value gap. This is my first fair value gap. This is my second fair value gap. Okay, so this is my second fair value gap. What is this fair value gap? This is breakaway gap. This is the breakaway gap. So when you have seen this thing happens, and the market structure shift happened, where is your buy side liquidity? If you see this high and this high, they're relatively equal highs, so that should be your buy side liquidity. That is your buy side liquidity. Okay, I will come here later. I took this entry, but I will talk about this one first. So when this market structure shift happened and there was two fair value gap, I will go to the 1 minute chart. Before going 1 minute chart, what should be your expectation? What should be your expectation? Market will come back to the upper fair value gap. This is your expectation. This is not your entry. Okay, guys, remember this way you will go to 1 minute chart and you will take your entry, and that should be your target. Price will come back to this fair value gap. We will wait in 1 minute chart to kind of higher run. Higher setup. Just wait. Let me finish this setup, then I will come back to your comment. Okay, guys, I'm very sorry. And if you have just joined, please give me the like. I need the like, to be honest, brother. So that was the first time when price actually came to this. Oh, okay, sorry. I don't need this one. So this is the first time when price came here. Look, what is that you are looking for? You are looking for the market structure shift to the upper. Not the lower. When price came here, are you looking for a shift in market structure to the lower part? No, you are not. Why? 15-minute chart, from 15-minute chart, price should go back from here to here. To the upper level. Okay, you should expect that. But if price come back to the lower part, you will do nothing. You will wait until it will come back to the consequent encroachment. Then you will start to look for some kind of upper setup. Or if it can go through this parallel gap, then you will expect some kind of this setup. It will just reject from there, then it will reject it there, then it will go for some kind of sell side liquidity. Same thing I'm repeating again and again. If price is above this fair value gap, this breakaway gap, you will look for the setup. If price can go through this breakaway gap, you will wait. You will not wait for the setup. You will wait how it react to this fair value gap. If it can react like this way, you will take your entry over there. Okay, is it clear or not? It should be clear. If it is not clear, then you are not worthy. Okay, now look, when price came back to this fair value gap, what time is it? It is near about, I mean, 11:43 or something. So it is outside of the zone. Will you take your entry over there? I wouldn't take my entry over there. But if you look for the entry, you will get some kind of setup over here and you can take the entry. But as it is outside of the, I mean, session, I'm not interested to take any kind of entry over there. What I will do, I will wait for the further price action. Okay. So I explained how I took the entry over here when it came back to the, I mean, it came to the London session. Now I'm going over here. If I would like to take this entry, I could take the entry over here. I could that because I know from 15-minute chart it should go higher from here. So when I got this market structure sheet, I would look for some kind of fair value gap over here. I would take that one, but it was near about 12 at the midnight. I mean midnight time. So I never watched the market in that time, and I also don't look at the uh, I mean the London session as well. But today I took this one because one of my brother, he asked me, uh, can we take the entry anytime or not? We have to actually wait for the max. That's why I trade the London session today. So next time when price actually came back again to this fair value gap, to this upper fair value gap, I am in 1 minute chart, guys. Remember, I am in 1 minute chart. So it came back again to this upper fair value gap. I am waiting for some kind of market structure shift. Just let me close this one. It is very easy, guys. Why you got confused? What is this level? This level is from 15-minute chart. This is the upper fair value gap. What is this? This is the breakaway gap from 15-minute chart. How do you expect? You are expecting price will come back to the upper fair value gap and it will be rejected. If it fails and it come back below the consequent encroachment, or it can just break the breakaway gap, we will expect some kind of rejection from the consequent encroachment, come back and to the lower part. If we see any kind of sell side liquidity, we will take our shot over there. So what will you do? You have nothing to do. To just read the price. So first time it came back to the upper fair value gap. Now my first expectation is it will go higher. It will give me the higher market step. That is my first expectation. Did I get it? No, I didn't. In the meantime, I saw it is actually, it would like to go lower. How long it can go to the consequent encroachment? The body has to close at the consequent encroachment or above the consequent encroachment. It can't break the consequent encroachment to the breakaway gap. From where this fair value gap? 15-minute fair value gap. Is it hard? I don't think so. So it actually went higher and came back, and then where did it came? To the consequent encroachment. Did body close below the consequent encroachment? No, there is nobody closed below the consequent encroachment. What it has done? It went higher, gave me the market structure shift. Where is your fair value gap? There is your fair value gap. What will you expect? Market will come back again to this fair value gap and you will take your buy over there. Why? Because you got your market structure shift over there. It has taken the sell side liquidity over here. Okay, just look. Now price, did it came to the upper fair value gap? I mean two fair value gaps. So I'm sorry because there was two fair value gap. I didn't notice that there was another fair value gap. So actually it didn't actually come to this fair value gap in never, or never this one, or never breakaway gap. So there was no entry. Okay. So when there was no entry and I saw very nice market, I mean, what was that level? I don't remember. I'll just clean this one. In the meantime, I have seen it has actually given me another market structure shift, which is much more better than this shift in market structure. In my opinion, actually, you will avoid this entry. This type of things happen outside of the session. What time is it? It is actually 4:39. So not 4:39, 4:50 on. 4:50 on. So just at the end of the London session. So it's kind of things when you should avoid the entry just at the end of the session or just before the session. You have to avoid that type of entry. Okay. So I saw this as my market structure shift. I took this risk. Okay, you are not allowed to take this risk. I saw something else actually. I saw a very nice breaker over here, and in my opinion, that is the breaker which should work. Okay, I don't know how to explain the breaker right now, as I didn't actually talk about anything about the breaker, but it is what it is. So I saw the breaker over here, and that actually gave me the confidence to take this entry. And not only the breaker, just depending on the breaker, I took the entry to this fair value gap. Though I was little late, I wasn't able to take when it came first time to this fair value gap. I took the second term. I mean, I should have take the entry over there, over here. Where will be my stop loss? My stop loss will be just below this low. Why? Because if price would like to go lower to trade all of this area, I won't hold my trade until then. If it can come back again to this fair value gap, I don't know it will go through this fair value gap again or not. So I put my stop loss over there. If I am stopped out, I'll be happy. I will wait for next price action because this is outside of the zone. And where is your, I mean, the liquidity? If you go back over here, you will see some kind of, okay, I'll just mark this one as my liquidity. It's very clean. This, this equal highs are very clean. I will just go for that. I don't remember where I put actually my uh, target profit. If you, any of you saw my entry, I uploaded this entry to my Twitter. You can let me know. Okay. So it actually came back again, and I think I actually took my entry somewhere here when it came back again. I mean, yeah, that candle. In that candle, I took my entry, and then it actually went higher. I told you that this one will work as a water block or something. Just watch the video over there. I don't remember everything about it. So I mark this one and I take my pyramid entry. I pyramid my entry over there to that water block. When it come back again to the water block, I took entry, re-entry over there, and then price actually went higher, and it has taken the buy side liquidity. I think uh, 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 I don't know where it is. So yes, okay, I'll close this one. So no, I my target was maybe somewhere here. So for I remember my target was somewhere here because I didn't hold my trade until here. I so far I remember I didn't hold it until here. I maybe closed it somewhere here. Uh, I really don't exactly remember where I put my target, but I think so far I remember I put my here because I didn't hold my trade until this long time. So that was the second entry. For your understanding, I mean, uh, this is how you will use higher time frame to your lower time frame to take the entry. This is the thing you are learning from me. Anybody has any confusion about this, let me know. Okay, I'm now trying to read your question, I mean your message. ICT Proda, hi, what's up brother, how are you? After a long time brother, how are you? Let me know. Thank you brother, not for 22k subscriber. I actually forgot to tell all of you guys, today I have done another milestone. I mean, unfortunately I got 4000 hours today. It's completed, I mean it has completed 4000 hours. So maybe I will get some kind of mail today or tomorrow about the monetization or something. I'm not sure, okay? But I really didn't expect this. Within 2 months, I got near about, I mean, more than 2000 subscriber and more than 4000 watch hour. It is unexpected, to be honest, brother. But really, thanks. I appreciate all of the things you have given me. I'm honored and I'm really thankful to all of you guys. Now, don't start to unsubscribe me. Okay. Don't tell me that, guy, brother, you talk too much rubbish. We don't want to listen to you anymore. But thank you, ICT product. I mean, Protrader bot. Amga, please, guy, ask question about analysis. Don't distract him. Question out. Okay, so Amga, I have done. I mean, I have already described everything what I wanted to describe. Uh, if you have any question after this discussion, you can ask me. ওকে ভাই আমি আপনাকে খুঁজতেছি ওকে ব্রাদার ইউ আর লুকিং ফর মি নো প্রবলেম আই এম হিয়ার আই এম অলওয়েজ হিয়ার নিউ বয় don't be lazy his go his YouTube videos study yeah guys you can just go to my YouTube I have already uploaded everything over there so you can study from there okay medal thank you for no problem medal and yes what is the London time zone what we will take a trade the London time zone is 2 to 5 I mean 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. New York local time and the silver bullet is 3 to 4. I knew that bullet is 2 to 3 but today one of my brother he actually uh, I mean he correct me the London session silver bullet time is 3 to 4 that is the best time zone to take the entry okay for the London session. I don't trade in London. I most of the time I spend London session by sleeping. So if same pattern from liquidity plus MSS you don't need back break plus gap to entry but also breaker plus gap is correct sir. It's kind of correct not 100% brother. Can you explain about order block? No Shanti I can't explain about order block. I told this so many times to my channel that I really don't want to talk about order block, only the order block I really don't want to talk. Except order block I will talk about everything else and please don't think I'm rude. I explained why so many times, and please, I'm extremely sorry. I really don't want to talk about order block. Okay, thanks. I'm glad to hear that. I'm busy with my daily life. I'm couldn't sit in front of. Oh man, I know, I know. The Australian life is very hard. I'm in Bangladesh, so don't think. I mean, I have a lot of time, so I would like to give everything to my viewers within 2 to 3 months because after 2 to 3 months, I will be also so busy. I won't have this much time to sit in front of my chart for hours and hours. So I am also trying to give everything, but most of them are actually not trying to take, or if they are taking, they don't let me know. I don't know. Maybe they want to make me surprised. However, managed to post a video regarding all gaps, the definition and expectation. Oh, okay, brother. I didn't watch that video. I will watch that. Okay. It's all about fair value gap. Just let me know, okay? If it is all about Parallel Cup, I will watch that. Don't worry, I will watch. And I mean, any of here, my viewers, any of you are interested, then you can also watch. I don't know what he has made, but if it is about Parallel Cup, I'm always interested to watch that video. Okay, so ICT Portrait Path, if you have any kind of link or something, if you can paste over here, you can do that. Okay, that will be easier for me and for also for others. If anyone actually ভাই আমি 2 বছর হলো শিখতেছি বাট আমি কিছুই পাই না নিজে don't worry Neura you just stay with me brother you will learn everything but I need 90 days and you have to follow all of my instructions. If you don't follow my instructions you will not learn. I can assure you that I can just you can write it down that if you don't follow my instruction you will not learn. Middle what you think about gold? I didn't see gold, brother. I mean, gold chart I didn't see. Okay. Can you do the chart for ES also? Uh, I can do that. But what I was thinking is I should go for the daily bass. I mean, I didn't do the daily bass yet, so I would like to go over there. But one thing I forgot, and nobody remembered me uh, about that. I told you before explaining this entry, I will tell you something that is much more important, and you have to take all of this entry depending on that information. And what is that? Nobody asked me. That hurts me. Okay, it's about the general definition and explanation about the gaps, all the gaps. Will break, will doom. Okay, okay, that's good, brother. Can you please give me the link or something over here? Because I want to see. I'm really interested if anything about the fair value gap. I'm really always interested about the fair value gap. So if you can put some kind of link over here, I think that will be much more easier. Okay. Otherwise, I will go and search your channel. Don't worry. I will watch your video. Uh, this thing. Okay. So what I was talking about? The minute stop trading my funded account because of the value you were given us and catching everything is easy. That why I'm here daily for the next 3 months. You will do this. Domino. To be honest, let me tell you, you won't need 3 months. I mean, specifically you, I'm telling you, you won't need 3 months. I saw something, I mean, some reply from you. So my belief is you will learn within 3 to 4 weeks at least one strategy that is profitable. This only because of this statement is only for you, okay? And don't be lazy after hearing this. Whatever you are doing, just keep doing. Just don't be lazy, because if you get lazy right now, then 3 weeks will turn into 3 years. So don't be lazy, okay? Whatever you are doing, just continue that. That long you took was going up with DXY. Isn't that a bad time too long? I didn't get your I mean, question. Music life. That long you took was going up with DXY. No, that long I showed you this long, this short, everything, where you will just read the price action over here. DXY is actually used for the bias. Okay, I mean, if you would like to take your entry over here and you would like to hold your trade until here, then you will need the DXY. And sometimes DXY is needed because of the consolidation or the high resistance liquidity run, something like that. Okay, so DXY is kind of the things for the daily bias. It's not for short-term scalp. Okay, for short-term scalping, you really don't need DXY. I mean, not 100%, but sometimes you will need, brother. Don't get me wrong. So thanks, no problem, Domino. And now nobody asked me, and I am really angry right now because I told you before explaining this entry, I would like to tell you something which is the base of these entries. Okay, and nobody asks me, everyone forget. That means nobody is actually taking the notes. And if you are not taking the notes, you are just wasting your valuable time by watching my boring shit. And you are giving me watch hour, you are giving me views, nothing else. It is not helpful for you. Please take notes, otherwise you are wasting time. I don't care about your views. If it is rude, then I'm rude. I don't care about your views, I don't care about your watch hour, anything. I only care about your understanding, okay? So please take notes, otherwise it is not important. Okay, so I would like to tell you why I am taking the buys with very confident. I uploaded 2 videos, both of them were buy. Why? What is the day today? What is the day? I think it's Tuesday. In my opinion, this Tuesday. Anybody has any confusion? It should be Tuesday. What do you think about Tuesday? What is our expectation? If our weekly analysis is telling us market will go lower, what do you expect in Tuesday? The manipulation. What does it mean? Look at, just mark the Monday's high. This is the Monday's high, okay? Market has to take the high. That should be the manipulation. So when I saw the prices over here, my expectation is, my narrative is price will go higher and it will take the buy side liquidity because it is the day of manipulation. This is the base of all of this price action. Everything. This is the narrative. You have to you have to keep it in your mind what day it is. This is Tuesday. This is the manipulation day. The manipulation means if your weekly analysis is telling you market will go lower, you will expect market will go higher and it will take the Monday's high and it will make the highest high of the week. Okay, that should, yeah, that's yeah, I got it. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you, Bamsi. Tuesday. Oh, Rahul, I didn't know. I didn't read your message. Tuesday makes high or low of the week. Okay. Tuesday make high. If your weekly analysis is telling you market will go lower, then you will expect Tuesday will make the highest high. But thank you, Bamsi, because you gave me the exact answer. So Tuesday will give me the highest high if my expectation is it will go lower. If my expectation is it will go higher, then Tuesday will give me the low. I mean the lowest low of the week. Okay. So far I can see price is below the Monday's high. This is the Monday's high. So price is below the Monday's high. So where is your narrative? What is your narrative? What is your narrative is telling you? It will go above the Monday side. That is your narrative. If you have this narrative on your mind, and then when you will be in 1 hour chart, you will see it has taken the sell side liquidity, it has given you market structure shift. There is a two fair value gap. This is the breakaway gap. This is the first fair value gap. It is going toward this buy side liquidity. Isn't it extra confirmation for you that market will go higher? If it is extra confirmation for you, when you will go to 1 minute chart and you will see market is inside the session, some kind of session, and it has given you very nice, I mean, sell side liquidity taken and gave you the market structure shift. There is very nice fair value gap. You can you take your entry over there for the buy side liquidity? I will go for that. My narrative is telling me that market will go higher. My hourly chart or 15-minute chart has given me very nice market structure shift. I mean, uh, two fair value gap, first fair value gap rejection. Now I am in 1 minute chart where prices go up and down, up and down, up and down. I will take only one run from 1 minute chart, very small run. I won't hold my trade here to somewhere here, maybe to this buy sell. I won't do that. I will take entry over here. I will close my entry over there. How many handle? Maybe 30 handle. It's enough, man. 30 handle. If you take one contract, it's near about $1,500. If you take 10 on, I mean, take 10 contract, that is near about you do the multiple. I mean, I don't want to do that. So that is the thing, guys. And just let me go to my chart. I would like to come my chart. I didn't do my daily bias analysis today, and I really don't want to continue today's, I mean, live streaming for too long. So for from 15-minute chart, I mean, this is from 15-minute chart, and you can see prices over here. It has taken this buy side liquidity though, but I have targeted this buy side liquidity and finally this buy side liquidity. Okay, that is my target. And I think the Monday's high is somewhere here. I mean, this is maybe the Monday high, this one. So it has to take the buy side liquidity. And right now at 9:30 opening, we can see we get some kind of fake run. This is the fake run in my opinion because it went higher and it has made the relative equal highs. Look at the highs. Isn't it very clean? This is the buy side liquidity. Okay, just let me remove this buy side liquidity. I don't want that one. Okay. It has actually went higher. It has made the buy side liquidity. It went lower. It has taken the sell side liquidity from here. All of this liquidity has taken now. If you see some kind of market structure shift to the upper level, that with a fair value gap, that should be your entry, or if you can say this is the turtle soup entry. Whatever your entry strategy is, you can use that one. This is the 9:30 opening. We have the news at 9:45. We have the news at 10. We have nothing to do before, I mean, 10. We will just watch the price. If you would like to take the risk, you can do that, but I will never do. I will never take that type of risk. That is my opinion. So I know this is very clean buy side liquidity that is going to tap, but I will not go for that because this is before the market, I mean the news. Okay. So it's up to you. If you would like to follow my instruction, you can do that. If you don't want to follow my instruction, I'll be happy, no problem. But you are wasting your time, and I really don't want you to my streaming if you are not here only for learning. If you are here for entry setup, entry signal, please leave my stream. That is my request. Please leave. I will teach you how to take entry. How many entry I have shown you? You didn't even ask. I have shown you, and I have shown it to you step by step, not just the entry. Like over here, I told you that it has taken the sell side liquidity. It has made the buy side liquidity. It is going to take the buy side liquidity. I didn't give you this. I gave you everything. Do you know why I told you that it is going to tap? Because from the 15-minute chart, I know market is going higher. From my narrative, I know market is going higher. When I have seen this relatively equal highs at the 9:30 opening, look what it has done. It has taken the buy side sell side liquidity. It has given me the market structure shift. If there is a very nice fair value gap, that should be again tap, and it has to take the buy side liquidity over here. Okay, just let me show you the thing over here. But nobody If any of you take the button, I mean, if you press the button, you will take the loss. Okay. If there is a, I mean, fair value gap. If there is a fair value gap, okay. So it has already traded the fair value gap. I think no, there was no fair value gap. Was there any fair value gap? Just let me check. Okay. If there was any fair value gap or not. Okay, there was a very small fair value gap over here. So that was the fair value gap. After market structure shift, that was the fair value gap. In my opinion, it will go higher and it will take this buy side liquidity. This buy side liquidity. Okay. Will you take your entry over there? I will never take my entry over there. Why? It's because it's just before the news. Though I know it is going toward this buy side liquidity. From where I do know that? I know that from my narrative, today is Tuesday, it is going to make the highest high of the week. It is also trading, I mean, coming from the 15-minute fair value gap, upper level fair value gap, also the breakaway gap. From here, you see, from the breakaway gap, consequent encroachment. It is also coming from the hourly fair value gap. All of these things actually telling me that market is going to high and it will go take some kind of buy side liquidity, and it will, maybe in my opinion, it will tap to this buy side liquidity today. Okay, that is my expectation. Will I hold my trade until this buy side liquidity? I'll never do that. What do I take? If I take this entry, just this is for example. Okay, if I took my entry over here, I will keep my target until maybe the consequent encroachment over there, just to the consequent encroachment. If it can reach to the consequent encroachment, I'll just close my entry over there. If it would be a normal day, okay, not just before the news, if it would be a normal day, I would do this type of things. Yeah, today 9:45 we have PMI, and at 10 we have some kind of medium impact news. I don't remember the name of that medium impact news, but that was the medium impact news. So I'm not going to take this entry, though it is so clean, though everything is telling me that market is going higher. I will not take this entry. You are not eligible to take this type of entry. And you know why? Because we have the news. We saw last week, when there is a news ahead of you, how beautifully you will be chopped up. So you will never take this type of, I mean, this type of entry. Okay. So guys, I'm thinking that I should stop right now, because okay, before going, I mean before stopping, I want you like, give me either like or dislike, whatever you want to give me, but you please give me that, because I need that on. I saw there's, I mean, much more people, but there is only 40 likes, 40 or 39, I think 39. Yeah, there is 39 likes, but I need for at least, I am asking the like from you guys, and you don't need to pay for the like. To be honest, brother, you don't need to pay for the like. I'm just trying to give you something, and if you are not, I mean, if you really don't want to give me the like, that really hurts, brother. Really hurts. I would like to see the price action. And oh, okay, so what was your name? Shanti, you asked me to go to the E-mini S&P. Okay, I will go to the E-mini S&P. I'm here in E-mini S&P. I explained everything in E-mini S&P. I'm just expecting the same thing from E-mini S&P as well. This is the Monday high. I am expecting that market will trade at least this volume imbalance. If it failed to trade this daily fair value gap, it's okay, but it should trade at least this volume imbalance. That is my expectation. Okay, from E-mini S&P daily chart. Okay. New deletes. Music Lab, I didn't do anything. You have to do that, all of that things. I mean, you have to mark the new day opening gap. You have to mark the opening gap. You have to do everything. You have to mark all of them. Okay. If the Tuesday is highest high of the week, means today it will reach 14,853.475. I think you are talking about the Nasdaq. Just trying to understand. Shanti, where it will go, I don't know. Let me go over there. Where it will go, I don't know. My expectation is it will take the Monday's high. That is my expectation. Okay, it will take the Monday high, at least Monday high. Then where it will go, I don't know. It can trade this fair value gap, it can trade this volume imbalance, whatever it wants to trade, it can do, but it will go at least above this Monday high. Now, if I get any kind of entry setup over here, let me just show you. Just think there was no news, okay? Just think that there was no news. In my opinion, that is the best entry for me. Where I will take the entry, I would take my entry over here. If I missed that, I would take my entry to the order block. If I didn't see the fair value gap, I would take my entry to the order block, or I would take my entry to this order block. Maybe I would take my entry somewhere here for depending on another thing or another analysis, whatever you say. I would take entry over there. I would hold my target, maybe the consequent encroachment or this one or this one. I'm not sure. If I would take my entry, then depending on my entry, I would put my, the, or to say, the target profit. Okay, so that is different thing. The target is different thing, but I would do that. I would never hold my trade until the buy side liquidity or the highest highest target. Okay, I think this is the highest target. The Monday's high. I think this candle, this line is Monday's high. I wouldn't do that. Okay, maybe I would put my stop loss, target profit to the low of this 15-minute fair value gap. Or if I go to the, the, just let me mark the, you see there is a gap, and let me mark this gap. It is going to be traded. Okay, write it down. It is going to be traded. So this is the opening gap. It is going to be traded, and very soon you will start to see that when it will done its manipulation. The Monday's high, and maybe it will take the this buy side liquid or not. I don't know. It is another thing, and I really don't want to continue today. I'm little bit tired today. I really don't want to continue. But this is the thing you have to understand. What is today? Today is Tuesday. Where is it? The price where it is right now. Let me show you. Okay, where is price right now? Here. Where is the Monday's high? This is the Monday's high. How do you expect price to react? It will go above this high. When it will go above this high, will you wait for taking some kind of buy? No. Why? Because after the manipulation, you will expect the lower run. If you see it is going higher, 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 what will you do? You will do nothing. Nothing at all. Because this is the first stage of your learning. This is the narrative. How price will react in Monday. Tuesday. If it fails to take the buy side liquidity, what will you do? You will take short. You will never take short. Why? Because you know it. Today all the day market's target is this high. So whenever you will get some kind of buy setup, you will take that depending on the fair value gap. What I have shown you from 15-minute chart, you will wait some kind of very nice lower fair value gap. If you see this type of market structure after taking the sell side liquidity, if you say some kind of market structure shift, uh, if you mark this one as your market structure shift, if it is able to take some fair value gap over here, maybe that will be breakaway gap. If you let us see price actually went through that breakaway gap and started to react the consequent encroachment, reject that fair value gap, come back again to the lower part of the fair value gap, you will take the short. For a short term, if you see some kind of relatively equal lows over here, you will go for that. Okay, so this type of things you have to do. And why this is so complicated, brother? I make it very easy. I break everything, every single thing I am breaking. If you go to the 4-hour chart, if you spend your time to the 30-minute chart, and if you mark some level, I can help you. Why? Because I told you which time frame I used. Do I use so many time frame? No. From daily chart, I just use daily chart when I do the daily bias. Today I didn't do the daily bias with daily bias things. I didn't do. I'm sorry for that. I was talking about the price action. I hope that helps you. Don't say that that didn't help you. Okay. So I use the daily chart, then hourly chart. Rarely I mark the hourly chart. If I see some kind of very clean, swing, equal high or very clean fair value gap, very clean market structure shift, I use the hourly chart most of the time. I use 15-minute chart most of the time. 99, I mean 95% time. I use the 15-minute chart. I mark the valuable level from 15-minute chart. I started to see from the beginning of the run. Look at the run, okay? It came down. This is the run. It has begin from here. So I start to look the fair value gap. I started to look the fair value gap. Look, this is my first fair value gap. This is my second fair value gap. Now, when I have seen this run, I started to see, is there any way to mark a setup here? Has it taken any sell side liquidity? Yeah, it has taken the sell side liquidity. Gave me the market structure sheet. There is two fair value gap. It came back to the first fair value gap. It went higher. When it went higher, did it make any kind of the equal highs or equal lows? I mean equal highs. I started to mark the equal highs. I mean, this is the way, okay? Just 15 minutes that I try to find some kind of lowest fair value gap. If market is going lower, then I try to find some kind of highest fair value gap, okay? Maybe from this fair value gap, I will mark this fair value gap. And then I will go to 1 minute chart. I will start I will start to see how this fair value gap is working. I mean that 15-minute fair value gap, breakaway gap, how it is working. Isn't it so simple, brother? Unofficially, yeah, it can make the equal highs. It can do whatever it wants to do, but I really want to see that it will go above the Monday high. Okay, this high, it will go above that high, this Monday high, where here, and it will trade at least this. What does it call, guys? Man, I know nothing about prices. I forgot it. What is it called, brother? Uh, seriously? Oh, come on, man. I hate my mind. Can you tell me what does it call? I forgot. To be honest, I forgot. This is the fair value gap, but what does it call? This one. Emma? Mhm. Can anyone tell me what does it call? This gap? I forgot. Please let me know what does it call. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Volume imbalance. I forgot. See, I really don't know anything. You can you can leave me. That is volume imbalance. So that is my expectation that market will go to that volume imbalance. Okay. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you, Rain in Yeah, thank you, all brother. Volume balance. Yeah, that is volume balance. That is my expectation. So I am not interested to take sell. I will be interested to take sell when I will see actually when I will be interested to take my sell. I know that market will trade this opening gap, but I will be interested to take sell when it will break this breakaway gap. You remember, guys, the breakaway gap over here? This is the breakaway gap. So I will be interested for taking my sell after breaking this breakaway gap if I saw some kind of rejection. Whatever I have already repeated that thousands of the times. Okay. Open Heart Ministry. Hi Darius, how are you, brother? Quick question, brother. What are the coordinates of your top and bottom opening gap? I just want to make sure I marked it right. Uh, Opening gap. Okay, brother. I will just show it to you. Don't worry. So that is the coordinate. I think it will help. I mean, just look at the coordinates over here. Okay. Sorry, brother. I'll just I'll just make it again over here. Okay. Thank you, ICT. Volume. Thank you all. So you see, all of you know better than me. Would you rather be a dolphin or an eagle? I mean, I am not dolphin. I am an eagle, but I'm the guy who love to see dolphin and eagle, both of them. I'm that type of guy. Okay. I really love to watch them. I don't wanna be a eagle or wanna be a dolphin. Music life. That was a very nice question. I mean, okay. I'm removing it, Dariush, and this one. Okay. So I told you that just write it down. It is going to trade this opening gap. But am I interested to take sell? No, I'm not interested to take sell. Never. I will take sell if I see this breakaway gap has broken and I got some kind of rejection from there. but in my opinion it will never come back again over here. I want to see that it, yeah, it can come to the consequent encroachment of the opening gap, it can come over here, then higher run again, as it has taken the buy side liquidity. But from where? Maybe from here somewhere, the buy side liquidity. My internet is very fast, you see, it is very fast. So you are most welcome. It's very fast. So it has taken this buy side liquidity, but I want to see it will take this buy side liquidity. Okay, this buy side liquidity. Now it has made the relatively equal highs over here. So this is the relatively equal highs. So mark this high and that high. So that is my relatively equal high, and it is actually trading this opening gap right now. In my opinion, it will trade the consequent encroachment maybe. I will see how it reacts. Okay, let me go to the 1 hour chart one more time. So this is the last fair value gap. Look at this fair value gap. What is this? Is there any problem? Do you have any problem to mark this fair value gap? I don't have any problem. I will mark the consequent encroachment of that fair value gap. Why that is fair value gap, guys? I told you, wick actually works as a fair value gap. Okay, wick's consequent encroachment is actually the fair value gap consequent encroachment. So that consequent encroachment I will look. I mean, if it would like to go lower, it can go to the consequent encroachment. It is, I don't want to see anybody will close below the consequent encroachment. Yeah, it can go through this consequent encroachment. It can take the sell side liquidity from here. It can do that. But I want to see body will close above this consequent encroachment. That is my expectation. Okay. Don't be confused. Don't be confused. This is the setup from hourly chart. This is the breakaway gap. This is the upper fair value gap. So price actually came here. It came back again over here. Now it has, if you just mark the order block over there, just you can mark it as if you really understand what order block is. This buy side liquidity is my target. Look at this buy side. I just made it in yellow color because other color actually it was very tough to see over there. So I make it as my yellow color. That is my target. Today my target is over there. Why? What is our narrative today? Manipulation. What does it mean? It will take the Monday's high. That is my, what to say, I mean the narrative. Okay, so price actually came to the consequent encroachment and started to go higher. It's good. Do you take any kind of entry? I wouldn't. Why? Because we have a news at 10. After PMI we have a news at 10. So will you take I entry? No, I won't take entry. I will wait how it works. Okay, I like to be the bird who love pistachio. Okay. Open Heart Ministry, you are most welcome. How are you, brother? I mean, long time no talking, no messaging, nothing. Studies. Open Heart Ministry 4. So you have three ministry before you, right? Okay, I can see there's actually much more people. Can you guys give me the like button? Can you please press the like button? Uh, I deserve a like from you guys. If you really not interested to give me the like, you should have give me the dislike. If you really don't want my concept, okay, it's okay. It can be, but I really want to get something from you, okay? Either like or dislike, but let me get anything from you. If you really do the scalp, you have no idea how many times you can do the scalping. I mean, you all will know, but so far what I have told you from the beginning of today's streaming, do you get my point? Any of you who understand everything, I mean without any confusion, is there anyone who actually understand everything from the beginning, whatever I was trying to tell you, how to use 15-minute travel, I mean 15-minute chart and the hourly chart? Oh man, thank you, Martin. But I really would like to know that you guys got whatever I tried to tell you, okay? The reason is sometimes I talk with my speed. I don't know you guys are getting the point or not. Don't think that it is kind of, prideness or something. It's not like that way. Actually, I don't understand. I already closed the level you are in right now, okay? Sometimes I really don't understand what I should say or the way I'm telling you, you are getting the point or not. I really don't understand. So that's why I asked you the question. Do you get it? Is it clear? Is there any doubt? Because if there is any doubt, I will break it. I mean, for much more pitches. Piece. Okay. So that's the thing. Okay. Stephen, I'm telling you, this is the second guy who will be the profitable trader within 3 to 4 weeks. Don't be lazy. I'm telling you, brother. Don't be lazy. If you get lazy, if you get lazy, you will lose everything. So don't be lazy. So within that 6 person, Stephen is another one after Domino. These two guys, I am actually impressed. They're I don't know what they do, how they actually uh, study this concept. I really don't know, but I am really impressed because they're much more faster than me. When I have started to learn this concept, I wasn't learning these things so fast like them. I don't know how they're actually doing these things, but that is actually I got impressed. Okay, and Domino, I understand. Thank you, Martin, for understanding. And Domino Forex got everything. Thank you, brother. I know you will get everything. But the thing is, when I asked you some kind of question, I need the answer. Otherwise, if you feel some kind of shyness or something, you can message me. Because if you don't message me, I really don't know you are learning or not. You are getting it or not. I really don't know. So I need some kind of reply or something from you so that I will understand that okay, you are getting the point. Okay. So actually I'm really happy for these two guys, and there are some other four guys. They actually always give me the answer reply. Yeah, maybe sometimes they actually give me to my message, but any of you can't tell me that I don't give you the reply. Maybe I take some times, but I always give you the reply. Every time I give you the reply, okay? So if you don't give me the reply, it is harder for me to understand that you guys are getting it or not. So please try to respond me. If you respond me, I will be happy, brother. To be honest, I will be happy. And I'll just remove the consequent encroachment because you see the consequent encroachment and the opening gap consequent encroachment, they are in the same place. Okay, so I have just removed the consequent encroachment. Now, do I want to see the rejection from the consequent encroachment? No, I want to see body will close above the consequent encroachment. Why? It has rejected from the consequent encroachments. I mean, it has done its job before. Here, look over here. It has rejected from the consequent encroachment. It has gave me the, I mean, the entry over there. It has taken the sell side liquidity so many times. Now I don't want to see it will react from this consequent cross and it will go back again to the lower part. I don't want to see that. I want to see that it will go through this fair value gap and it will take the buy side liquidity, and later it will go toward this buy side liquidity. You remember this from the hourly chart, the yellow line. That should be my target. Why that is my target? I'm just repeating the same thing again and again and again. That's why I get bored. I know I make you bored. That's why, but I repeat it again and again and again so that you guys can get the things. What is this level? This low, this blue line and this blue line. That is the volume imbalance. Okay. Above the volume imbalance, this is the daily fair value gap. If you remove from the daily chart, okay, that is the let me go. This is the Monday's high. Let me mark it as another, the green line. Okay, that is the Monday high. and this is the relatively equal highs. My expectation is it will go above and take the Monday's high. When it will be successful to take the Monday's high, it should have take the buy side liquidity and trade this fair value gap, daily fair value little bit, okay, not much but little bit. It will trade this fair value gap and then it will start to break lower. After trading this, I will be waiting for short. Before that, I'm not interested to take any kind of short, okay, trust me, I'm not going for short. Sorry, I will just look for buy, nothing else. So anybody, if press your button, I mean, if you press your button for the paper money as well, you are just wasting your time, to be honest, brother. I will try to build your channel. Problem is, most of my mates are addicted to TikTok. No, brother, it's okay. Actually, I have made this YouTube channel so that I can get some guys who actually here to learn this concept. Okay, so if anybody actually interested to learn this concept, he will stay here. I know that he will stay here. He will never leave me. But if anybody who is actually interested about taking entry or signal or something like that, he will come and he will go. I can see so many people will come and go, and I really don't care about that. Okay, if I get only one person who really would like to learn how to read the price, did I read the price from here? Why it came here? Did I explain that? You have to do that. Will you take your entry over there? No. What you are doing? You are just marking your chart. You have to write it down over here. Why price came here? What is the level actually over here? Then why price rejected from here? Look at the bodies. Why did it close above this order block? Why did it came to the consequent encroachment? Why I marked this one? Because this is the lowest fair value gap consequent encroachment. If price would like to go lower, it can go to this at least, I mean maximum to this consequent encroachment. Before this consequent encroachment, it can go lower than this consequent encroachment. Then it went higher, gave me the market structure shift. There is my volume imbalance and also the fair value gap over here. I'm more interested about this volume imbalance rather than this one. But later when I saw it actually reacted from this fair value gap, I marked it. Okay, that is the whole thing. In my opinion, I will react over the price. So this one is actually no more important. It has come back again to this water block. What is this? A water block retest. This is retesting the water block. Until now, my expectation is it has come back again to retest the water block. It is not going lower to take the sell side liquidity or something. That is my expectation. It went higher, failed to take the buy side liquidity. It came back again lower, and it is actually retesting this water block. That is my expectation. Now, will I take my entry right now? If I see any kind of setup right now, then I will go for entry. Why? Because it is already after the news. The news has already done its job. Whatever it was wanted to do, it has done its job. Okay, so that is the thing you are actually learning from here, not the entry setup. Where will you take your entry? I gave you so many entry setup from the beginning of this uh, live stream. Did I give you? I gave you. Don't lie to me. I gave you the entry setup. How do you take your entry? Everything. Now, if it failed to hold all of this price, where should it go? When I will be sure that it would like to go lower, when it will break this breakaway gap. Why this breakaway gap is important? Because this breakaway gap is from 15-minute chart and this is the lowest breakaway gap. So after breaking this breakaway gap, I will be interested to take short. Until then, I am interested to take buy. I will wait for some kind of, you can say the setup or something. I am interested for taking buy, not for taking sell. Okay, because it is still intact. The Monday's high is still intact. Today is Tuesday. We will wait for the manipulation. Why manipulation? I mean, why upper manipulation? Because our weekly analysis is telling us market will go lower. Okay, so this high should be taken, and above this high there is very relatively equal high. So it has much more probability to take this buy side liquidity. Why it came here? It came to take, retest the water block and look at the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap. Why this is fair value gap? Because this is the week. Every week is, I mean, in my opinion, every week is the fair value gap. So it, look at the bodies. It failed to close below this consequent encroachment. So until now, I am right with my price reading. That price will go higher. That is my expectation. Okay. So that is the expectation. Now I will remove this one. I don't need this one. I would like to see price will close above this volume imbalance. Okay, I really would like to see that. Then it will come back again to this volume imbalance. Then it will go higher. That is my expectation. Like this. So that is the thing, guys. I am just trying to give you this. Okay, Costa Godwin. I am here to learn and to stay. Thank you, brother. I hope you will be bored soon. Give me the like, guys. Please give me the like. Please give me the like. I got only 46 likes. To be honest, seriously, only 46 like. There are so many people, and you guys are very, I mean, miser, self-centered. You don't want to give me even like. Shouldn't I deserve? I'm not. I don't deserve a like from you guys. Give me a like, please. No need to subscribe me. No need to. I mean, share my channel links or something. But I need your like. So that, if that would be my entry over there, where would be my target? There would be my target. That would be my target if I took that entry. Okay, I'm not telling you, any of you, if press your button, that will be disrespect. That will, I explained why this one, because this volume balance is now actually working. I mean, it's doing its job. In my opinion, it's actually doing its job. Okay, why price is holding over here? You saw this is the last fair value gap. You see this run, look at this run. This is the last fair value gap. That's why price is actually holding over here. It's just consolidating over here. Why I am expecting price will go higher? Sometimes you will say I mark some fair value gap and I write it down. I want to see price will go through this fair value gap. Why? All of the time, I mean, all of the price action is telling me market will go higher. So only one fair value gap can't hold the price. It's nearly impossible for the fair value gap to hold the price. Look at the bodies over here. Where did it close? It closed above this consequent encroachment. Was that fake breakout? No, that wasn't fake breakout. Why? You see, it went higher. The next candle it closed above the consequent encroachment. Then the candle it went lower. That means this is not fake breakout. This is fake breakout. It went higher. The next candle came back again. I mean, to the low of this consequent encroachment. So this is the fake breakout. I mean, the breakout, fake breakout. But this is not fake breakout. This is telling me. I mean, look at the price, brother. Exactly, this candle is telling us I would like to go lower. Don't take short. I'm going lower, either to take some kind of liquidity or making some balanced. So don't take short. I am going higher. Just give me some time, I will go higher. Price is telling you this. You have to read all of the price action from here. When you will read the price action from here, you will take your entry over there. I mean, this entry I didn't explain yet. I think so. I didn't explain until, I mean, the volume imbalance. I didn't tell anything about that. But this type of things will, you are actually learning. Okay, how to read the price. Did I take my entry over here to this water block? No. Market structure shift to the fair value gap or this? No. Nowhere. I didn't put. Did you see I had to put me this thing? No. Why I didn't do it over here? Because that was just before the news, and this candle when it came here, it was just after the news. So I am waiting to see price actually would like to go higher. When I saw it went through this volume imbalance, then I'm interested about that volume imbalance. Now it is actually reacting as a volume imbalance. Okay, so that should be your trade. Do I care about the risk reward ratio? I'm telling you guys, when I'm right near about 80 to 90% of the time, I don't really care about my risk reward ratio, guys. Look, how did it went over there? It has taken the sell side liquidity, I mean the buy side liquidity. Now it is coming to the consequent encroachment. Okay, how do you use this fair value gap right now? You will wait. Okay, let me tell you. How do you react? Just let me remove this one. You will wait to see price will react something like that. If it failed to close below this consequent encroachment, then reject here. It come back again to the top, then you will go for your entry. But first you need to see there is nobody closed below this consequent encroachment. If you see there is a body has closed below this consequent encroachment, look, it is not valid yet. Okay, it is not valid. This setup is not valid anymore. Maybe it is going lower, maybe it is going for the consolidation. I don't know. I have nothing to do over here. I have done my job by reading all of this price action. I took my entry over there. I take my target profit over there. I'm done. Now, if I would like to take another entry, I will start to read the price from here. This fair value gap, how it is reacting over there. I will read it. From where this fair value gap. This is the last fair value gap. See, the last fair value gap before this run. I mean, before this buy side liquidity, this is the last fair value gap. So if this fair value gap can hold the price and send it back to the low, this is the last place. If it is broken, there's nothing above this fair value gap which can hold the price to take the buy side liquidity, maybe from here or for this buy side. There is nothing. It is very simple, guys. I'm telling you the same thing again and again, but you are not listening. It's not my fault, it's your fault, brother. One more like for 50. So I got 49. Oh man, I got 50, man. Give me a congratulation. I got 50 likes. And I am making you bored. I'm extremely sorry, Julian. Thank you, Julian, for informing me, Stephen. Yes, you deserve our love. Thank you, Stephen. I was just asking for the like, and you gave me the love. I'm honored, man. To be honest. Thank you. But do I have a good heart? Oh man, confusing because I sometimes I talk rudely and I say I don't care, I don't care, I don't care so many times. I know it's rude. I'm I'm sorry, okay. 1009 breakaway gap. 1009 breakaway gap. 1009 breakaway gap. 1009 breakaway gap. Where is 1009? So this is the 1009. Where is the breakaway gap? I didn't see the breakaway gap. Now look, price actually came back and rejecting from the consequent encroachment to the lower part. Will you take your entry? No. Why? Because the price has already told you that I would like to go higher. But if you see, it came back again to the lower part of this fair value gap and it closed below this fair value gap. Then you will start to see some kind of liquidity taken from here again. Okay, I mean, if it can close over here, then you will wait for taking some kind of liquidity here until this high is not broken. You will not take your short. You will take your short after this breakaway gap is broken. This is from 15-minute chart. Okay, guys, this is how you will mm, navigate your price. This is called price action. Who told you how to read the price action? Who told you? Let me know. You have watched so many YouTubers video, so many mentors video. Let me know who told you when to take entry, when you should expect higher run, when you should expect lower run. Let me know, guys. I really would like to know who actually do this because I am interested to watch his video. Okay, so let me know. One more fair value gap expected. Okay, why we keep this 15-minute fair value gap for so long? Because it is not balanced yet. Steve Han is not balanced yet. That's why we are keeping that 15-minute fair value gap. If it is balanced, I will remove that. Okay. I hope it is clear. Okay, let me show you. So this is the sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. Okay, so I need the buy side. I got my buy side over here, so there is no inefficient place over here. It is repriced. I don't need any efficiency to this fair value gap. But is it, is it balanced yet? For balancing, now I need a rejection from lower part of the fair value gap or the consequent encroachment, and it has to take the liquidity. Did read, this run came here, but it failed to take the liquidity from here. It failed. If I see it went through this fair value gap and it has came back again to the top part or the consequent encroachment, then it went higher and it has taken the buy side liquidity from here, not from here. Okay, from here it will be balanced. If you are confused about balance price terms, you can go to my YouTube channel. I have already uploaded the video about balance price terms. That is very important, guys. You have to, you should have watched that video, but it's up to you. I am not forcing you. Later you will tell me, brother, you always tell me, watch that video, watch that video. I don't want to be blamed. Mm, 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 mm. It has been traded through many times. I think Steve, you got your answer. Why I have kept that 15-minute travel up. Okay, congrats. Thank you, Martin. Thanks for for giving me the congratulation. I got 50 likes. Oh man, you are a legend. David Star. Oh no, man, I'm not a legend. To be honest, brother, I'm not a legend. I am learning like you are. Okay, I am just sharing my understanding. It's kind of the thing. Sometimes we do the group study, right? If you are a student right now, or I don't know really, I don't know your age. Sometimes we do some kind of group study. So this is kind of group study. I'm sharing my understanding. You are also giving me. I mean, no, you are not giving me something, because if you give me something, I will be angry on you. You can't match your understanding with my understanding. You can't do that. If you do that, it will be harder for you to understand these things, because I am giving you this concept with my pace. If you try to match it with your understanding, that will be harder for you. That will be difficult for you to get the things I'm trying to give you. Okay. Yeah, I'm learning also from you, because whenever you ask me something, I revised that. I think about that, then I gave you the answer. Okay, so many things I forgot already. So when you asked me something, I try to remind it. I sometimes I need to check my notes, because when I have learned this concept, I took so many notes. So I spent some time with my notes. In the meantime, I saw some information I wrote down, and I forgot it already. So I'm also learning, brother. To be honest, I'm also learning from you. Okay, so I'm not the legend. To be honest, I'm a learner like you. My fault, no breakaway gap. Yeah, Julian, I actually didn't see any breakaway gap over there. হ্যালো ভাই, কেমন আছো? বেসিক থেকে কিভাবে প্রাইস অ্যাকশন স্টার্ট করব, স্টেপগুলো বলো, কি ফলো করব? আব্দুল আজিজ, what do you mean by basic? Can you send me a message to my Twitter, brother? I would like to talk about. I will tell you over there, okay? Just send me a message to my Twitter. I don't know when I will reply, but I will talk to you over there, okay? Because from here, if you ask me about the basic, can I go to go to my YouTube channel, guys? If you don't get angry, just 1 second, okay? I would like to show something. Please forgive me, because I'm outside of my chart, and I told you so many times that I'm gonna close my session, and I still continuously talking, okay? Because that is my fault. I can't stop talking when I'm in front of my chart. I can't do that. And you can see in Twitter, I continuously post it. I continuously keep posting, because I can, when I am in over here, I can see so many things. I want to share everything, and sometimes when I share something, you guys got confused. So I can't actually share everything, but I will start to share everything when you'll be ready. Now look at the price. It actually came back again. It closed below the fair value gap low. It went higher again. If you look at the price action over here, it has actually rejected from the consequent encroachment. What should our expectation? It will come back again to the low part, and that should be our sell. It will go lower. Will you take your sell? No, you won't take your sell. Why? Because you saw this price action. before it was fake breakout over here, and maybe somewhere over there. All of them were actually fake breakout. But right now, price is telling me that, brother, I would like to go higher. I would like to go higher. You don't take your risk over here. You can't take your risk. Price is going to higher. Right now, in this consolidation, it's because of only the news. We had the PMI news at 9:45. At 10, we had the medium impact news. All of this consolidation, it is because of the news. Okay, so you have to wait for sometimes. I mean, you can do the scalp, but you can. This is the best if you avoid the morning session, as we had the news, and you started to see some kind of consolidation. My expectation is it will go higher. It will take the buy side liquidity. Maybe if it has energy, it will take this highest high. I mean highest buy side liquidity. Okay, give me the likes. Don't forget that. Always here. Just never said anything in chat. Really appreciate what you are doing, brother. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, brother. Thanks for your compliment. I'm honored, brother. And please just don't stop chatting. I mean, I chatting means I'm asking if you don't understand anything, don't think anything else. Okay, just write it down, brother. Can you tell me that? I'm bound to tell you because I promise you I will give you something. That's my promise. Okay, so I am bound to give you the answer. If you think I am doing a favor to you, that is not right. I'm not favoring you. I mean, I'm not doing something. I told you that I will make you profitable. I will give you everything I know. That was my promise. So it is my duty to keep my promise. As I'm a Muslim, I don't break my promise. Okay, that is the thing. So I am bound. I am here who is responsible to give you the answer. And I will try to give you the answer. But to be honest, I'm a very busy guy. I have so many responsibilities as I told so many times in my stream or video that my father actually died last year. So I have actually so many family responsibilities. Sometimes I really get so busy, so I can't able to give you the answer on time. But I always try to give you the reply. So don't be hesitate. Just just tell me, brother, I didn't get that. Can you please repeat that? Just tell me that, okay? But one thing you can do, that is you can't show me something what you already did. Okay, for example, I am showing you 1 hour chart, 15-minute chart, and 1 minute chart. Now you can tell me, brother, can you please go to the 4 hour chart, and in 4 hour chart there was a very nice fair value gap. Will it react like that way? You can tell me that, because I am not showing you 4 hour chart. If you do that, that means you are trying to match your information with my, I mean your understanding with my information, and that will hold you hold you from learning. Okay, that thing you can't do. Whatever I'm showing you here, if you don't understand, you can ask me, except the water block. I told again and again, I don't want to talk about the water block. Except water block, I will talk about everything else. Now if you guys got the point about the fair value gap, why I am spending much more time on this fair value gap concept, if you go get that, I'll be grateful. I mean, I'll be happy. If you don't get yet, you will need some more time. You will understand why I am talking about fair value gap. What is the power of this fair value? Look at this thing. If you understand how this thing is working in this fair value gap, you will never take your shot over here. Never ever. You will never ever take your shot. To be honest, brother, you will wait some kind of price action like this, that it will go higher. Maybe you will get some setup over here. You will take your entry over there for the buy side liquidity. You will never take the short over here if you only if you understand how to use the consequent encroachment of a fair value gap. That's all, brother. Okay. ভালো মানুষ সব সময় চায় যে সব ভাইগুলো একসাথে গ্রো করুক। অ্যাপ্রিশিয়েট ভাই ফর ইউর হার্ড ওয়ার্ক পাস। থ্যাংক ইউ আব্দুল, থ্যাংক ইউ ব্রাদার। I'm not a good man. I mean, I'm not a good human being. I'm a very bad guy, to be honest. Okay, boss. I'm talking too much. I'm getting you bored, and don't use slang, please. Don't give me some kind of, I mean, the When people get angry on someone, my broken English, I'm very sorry. So you see, it has taken the sell side liquidity, it has given me the market structure shift, there is two fair value gap. I'm giving you these things every day, brother. Every day the same thing, very same thing. I'm just giving you this thing every day. You, if you have any confusion, you can tell me that brother, you just, I mean, you just changing your opinion. Oh, no, brother, I'm not changing my opinion. I am always giving you this setup every day. Okay, just let me clear this. If you have any confusion about this setup, just let me know. That no, I never talked about this entry. This is the first time you have seen this entry. Sorry. So that was my sell side liquidity. Let me mark the market structure shift. This is my market structure shift. This is your first fair value gap. This is your breakaway gap. You can put your stop loss below the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap, but I will go just below the breakaway gap. Okay, so that is your, I mean, the most obvious buy side liquidity. But if you'd like to hold it until this, you can do that. I will go to this buy side liquidity because that is most obvious for me. And now if you see the risk reward ratio, it's what is the reason for seeing the risk reward ratio, highest risk reward ratio, for the self satisfaction or something. I am not agree with that. I will put somewhere where price will never go. I'll put it over here because I know the price will never go over there. If it would like to come, it can come to the consequent encroachment, and then it will go higher and it will take the buy side ticket. I know that. So why I will take the risk for the self satisfaction? Why I will do that? Just let me know. Okay, this is the setup I am telling you every day, every single day. And I don't know why don't you guys can't see this. Is it hard to see? In my opinion, this is very easy to see. Okay, every time it will work? No, it won't work every time, but 70 to 80% time you will see it will work. So that is the thing, guys. I mean, I don't know what to say else. Okay, so all is here. Okay, so Julian, bro, there is double top on 1 hour. Can price reach that level? Is this valid? Yeah, this is the valid question. Yeah, Julian, I think you are late because I marked that double top with the yellow color. Okay, you see, this is the double top, and that is my target. Okay, so this is Monday's high. I want to see that market will go above this high, and it will take this buy side liquidity. That is my target. Will I hold my entry until this buy side liquidity? No, it is no. I won't hold my entry. I mean trade until that buy side liquidity. I will go for some kind of, you know, very obvious price action where price can go. I will hold my I mean entry for some kind of most obvious place. Okay, I won't hold it until here, but you can hold it. You can take some partial over there. Maybe later you will put your I mean the stop loss to the break even, and okay, something like that. Okay, so it's up to you. But if you tell me what I will do, I will just put my stop loss, I mean target profit to this Monday's high, because that is the most obvious level. Price should go over there. Hmm, equal highs, not double top. Julian plus at the 1 hour equal highs, then yes, that will also fill the imbalance. Yes, equal highs, not double top. Okay, whatever. I think I gave your answer. Okay, so you guys don't forget to give me the like. If any of you are new, just just give me the like. Okay, I'm not asking for subscribing, or I'm not asking for any kind of anything. Okay, so where should my stop loss right now? My stop loss has to be to the break even. Why to the break even? Okay, so sorry, not to the break even, because this thing, if I put my break even, it will show me that I have taken a loss, but I really didn't take a loss. Don't say that I take a loss. I think it has done. I mean, the trade has done already. Okay, you will put, if you see it didn't take your buy side yet, you will put your stop loss to the break even. I mean, somewhere here. Okay, it has taken the Monday's high. So that is the highest high. Do you guys get the point? Do you get my total concept? Why I am reading the price over here? Why I am waiting for some kind of price action? How do I use this? I mean, this, what to say? This breakaway gap. How do I use this price action over here? Why price came here? What is this level? Why price came here to this level? Did I take my entry every place? Where did I put my entry? If I took my entry, I would take my entry over here. I would take my entry to the volume balance somewhere here. I don't remember where was the volume balance October. Okay. So that's all, brother. I'm just showing you this fair value gap power. How you will use this type of fair value gap. I'm just how many trade I took today? How many trade? I show you to upload. I mean two trade I have uploaded. I have shown you in live to entry. I mean to this thing. I don't know what to say. What is it called? What is it called? I think long position. Okay. So I showed you two long position. I have shown you how many example do you need to believe this fair value gap things? Why I am just making you bored every day for the fair value gap? I need your answer, guys. Please write it down that you got the things, or I'm just talking. It is not easy to talk continuously 1 2 3 hours continuously talking about, I mean talking 1 to 3. It's not easy, brother, to be honest. English is not my mother language. I need to think about the price. I need to think about the English word. I need to think what I should talk about. Everything I'm doing in one time. Okay, I'm not kind of robot or something. It's really hard to do this type of things in all together. So I need your reply. Do you guys a point or not? Let me know. It is very important for me to understand why I have marked this fair value gap and this fair value gap. What is this fair value gap? So just give me the reply. There are near about 34 35 people over here. I mean 35 people. If 35 people didn't understand, it's okay, but at least there should be 5 to 10 people they have got my point. And I want your reply, all of your reply. Please give me the reply. And the guy Abdul Aziz, guys, is my stream has bad? No, it is good. Why it is lagging then? Can you guys listen to me, or you don't get me? uh Chahlil, Chuhlil, understood, bro. Thanks for making concept simple. Chahlil, yeah, no need to thanks me, but I think you are new. I mean, I didn't see your name before. Then clue clear, all clear, brother. I understand why you took the entries you took. I'm gonna have to watch this video a few more times to learn how to spot those setups on my own. Okay, no problem. Okay, it's up to you. I think you are also new because I didn't see your name before. JDTV, I know you. I mean JDTV, I saw your message before. I'm trying to communicate with new people. That is only expectation from all of you guys. Okay, Lord lookup is a breakaway gap. Understand? Okay, that's good. Breakaway gap, that's good. Martin C, you understand? Thank you, brother. Rahul, loud and clear. Thank you, brother. Understood. Okay, so I'm getting replies, and I really love that, brother. Only I'm spending the times with you instead of taking the live trade. If I did live trade today, to be honest, brother, if I do my live trade today, I mean, instead of doing this streaming, I would take my entry. Do you know where? I would take my entry to this water block. I mean, after the 10, I mean 10 news, when price came back to this water block, I would take my entry over there, and my target would be just above this value gap. That would be my target. Okay, this is I'm telling. I mean, you don't need to worry about this. Why I would take this entry? That is different matter. I will talk about everything, but I would take my entry over there. That would be my entry, only entry. Okay, and it's near about 41 handle. Maybe I took some partial above here somewhere. I took some parcel maybe to the lower part of the 15-minute travel gap. I would take my parcel, first parcel, and then I would close my target over there. So it would be near about 40 handles, so near about, I mean, 800. That would be my income today. Okay, but I'm doing this live streaming instead of doing my live trade. Why? So that you guys can understand. Now, what is my benefit? I will get views from you. Seriously, man. Do you think? I don't know how much I will earn from this YouTube, but I will try to earn something. Okay, because one of my brother, he actually challenged me that I can't earn from YouTube. I love to take challenge. I really love to take challenge. Okay, so that's why I will earn from here, but I don't know how much I will earn from here. Maybe $100 or maybe $50, maybe $500. I don't know. I can earn much more money from my live trade instead of YouTubing. Okay, why I am doing this? Why I am just spending time with you guys over here? What is my benefit? Can anyone tell me what is my benefit? I mean, I fully understand what you given. But yeah, I'm speechless how you come about this is very simple. Thank you, brother. I'm just giving you the simple thing. That's why it's very simple. Don't worry, I will give you the difficult thing as well. But when you will be used to with the simple things, I will give you the difficult one. Okay. Let me check it. Okay, so it's now red. It started to get red. I think I have to end my streaming right now. But before ending the streaming, I want to I want to ask you a question, guys. Why I am doing this live streaming? What is my benefit? There is a benefit. There is something. I mean, can you guys listen to me or not? My internet. My internet. I think you guys can't hear me as well. Can you hear me or not? I think you will solidify the concept. I'm fine with the simple things for now. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and experience. Look here, no problem, brother. You will get people blessing. You will earn more than that, and it will multiple your income, inshallah. Thank you, brother. The thing is, if you can listen to me right now, I think it's good right now. So I want to tell you this thing. I told about this before, but this is the last time I'm telling. I